few different triggers, things that I like and things that I'm hoping you will also like as well. I'm going to have to adjust this camera so that you can see me, otherwise you just see my head moving back and forth and that's not very helpful. There we go, it's a little bit better. So today I have a few different things I'm going to share with you. I had shared this chapstick before, not sponsored. And I'm going to share a little bit more about this. Do you like the black and yellow pattern? Does that remind you of something in particular? On the back, it says that it has a spot for questions or comments. This is the classic and original. Now, this particular one came in a container of 3, but I only have 1 left. There's only 1 chapstick in here because the other 2 have been pulled out and used. This says it is the #1 lip balm. You can say it is the balm. Now the only thing is, I will say I should try to stop using this particular one because it has titanium dioxide in it. Titanium dioxide. Which is what they use to make white paint white. It was relatively non-toxic, but there's questions about carcinogenity. It's added to a lot of foods today as a filler or as a color to make things look more white. But if it is carcinogenic, I'm going to want to try to avoid it, so I went ahead and bought a different brand. So now I have this Vaseline stick. Now let me share with you some of the ingredients. It says it has oxidol cannitol mexyloxylene wax ceramic crystallia. I don't know how to say these things at all. Wow, my attempt was even worse. Panthenol, glycerin, trisulfide acetate, stearate, beeswax. At least I can say that one. Sarah Alba, Copenhagen, Cyperary, Syrah, Xylodendral alcohol, C2040 alcohol, stearate, Butyrosylpyrium, bark without some does not help with that pursuit and understanding from you if you think that those are not safe. I do like this chapstick form so much better. It's smaller, it's more friendly. You pull off a small cap where it's just like the white part on here, but on this one it's the whole thing. Like more like a lipstick. And so there's a lot more range of motion that's needed. It can't be as quickly as discreet, and it's a lot bigger, thicker. It's gonna stick out in my pocket. I ordered some of the beeswax ones too to see if I can get some all natural organic stuff, if those are gonna be any good. Let me know what you think of this particular lip balm and whether it is a good trigger or not. Next we have a sock. Now this might look like an ordinary sock to you, but it's special. And I want to tell you why it's special. It has wool in it. And it's far more slippery on my carpet than other socks made with cotton. In fact, it was that reason I wanted to try it as a mic cover. Before I do that, let me see if I can turn down the gain a little bit. Let's see if I can turn it down. See if I can turn down the gain a little bit. It's a clean sock. Makes a nice little cozy for the mic. It says weatherproof on it, but I don't want to test that with the mic. What do you think of this trigger? I'd say it might have a leg up on the other ones, but it's really just a sock prop. Okay, so let's see what other triggers we have here. So if you remember, we also did tape before, where we take a little piece, we take a little piece of tape and try to put it on the mic. What's interesting is the mic is set what I believe is omnidirectional. But certain directions sound louder than others. You can say, Mike, are you just using the tape after the sock to clean up the lint from the sock? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. classic. I think I got it used. I did. It says used. Ida's bookstore. I don't know if they're still around. It was $74. How is it worth so much? Fundamentals of Corporate Finance. If you want to relax. Oh, not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Fundamentals of Corporate Finance. Breely, Myers, or Marcus. They have stuff on here. There's pictures, balance sheets, and financial statements. You can learn how to solve for net present value. You know what's interesting? This is a much harder book to do page turning, being a big book and being hardcover. I assumed it would be louder than it is. Maybe my gain is still down. Hello, hello. I don't know. Let me know what you think of the corporate finance book. I still think I like the experience in God book better. It's so much more flexible. Not sponsored. I think the tapping sounds a little more satisfying as well. Sorry, Fundamentals of Corporate Finance. I just don't think you're a very good ASMR trigger. So the other thing I have here is this empty crystal. You could say, Mike, that's not a very strong trigger. But what I can say though is that there's a little bit of cold brew coffee still inside. And you can say, why are you drinking cold brew out of a nice crystal glass? It's unleaded crystal. Because the cans that the cold brew come in have like a black film on them. What is it from? I don't know. I don't want to drink it. If it gets off on my hands, it'll get off on my face. If it gets off on my face, it goes in my body. I don't want that in my body. Mystery dust. is it? Very random triggers and things. Let me know what you guys think of them. If there are any favorites that you have. Every once in a while, if my hair would stick up, sometimes I just have this uncontrollable hair that just likes to pop up. I would just cut it off, you know, every time any tallest blade of grass gets cut first. Just cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. But then my hair then it looked lopsided and weird if I combed it a different way. So I have to stop doing it. Look how red my hair looks. That's interesting. Very, like, Michael, you're wearing a red shirt. And you have a red light on you. What do you think is going to happen? These are very good questions. Very good questions. What are you grateful for today? I'm very thankful for you. Very thankful for you. I have a prayer group that I like to dial into online and see some folks I haven't seen in a long time, so it's very nice to catch up with them. There was no agenda for this one. Sometimes we'll read through like Our Daily Bread ODP, if you've ever heard of that. It was fun to get caught up. If you have a chance to hang out with your friends, you should do that. It's good to have friendships. Folks you can turn to when you are bored or need support or just want to hang out for fun. One of the people shared how someone they had prayed for a coworker and God healed them. He was merciful and kind to them, as God is. Very exciting to hear that. Love to hear those. We know that that's not always the case when it comes to answered prayer. Sometimes we don't understand what the answers are, or they're not the ones that we want to hear. It takes a lot of faith to trust that God is good. He loves us. That He sent His Son Jesus to die for us, to reconcile us with God, so that by believing in Him we can have eternal life. Belief is a choice. It's not a feeling. It's like if you sit down in a chair, you have to believe that it's going to hold you up. It may not, and sometimes my chairs don't. Notice there's another chair in the room. I have taken a few tumbles on that one.